Hey guys and gals, today we are going to try to replace a broken windshield, or not windshield, sunroof wind deflector. Yours might have broken, and if it has broken halfway or whatever, and when you try to close your sunroof, it may jam up against this frame and may not close, so you might have to push it down by hand, close the sunroof, and then take your hand out of the way. Right? So anyways, mine is broke, as you can see clearly, and I'm gonna take this out. It appears that the mesh itself is just kind of tucked into this little chasm here, and I can just kind of just work it out, pull it out by hand, just a little bit slowly. I've got a new unit coming. The new unit costs about 160 bucks, genuine, of course, and we'll see what it takes when it arrives. Right now, I don't know what the actual entire proper piece of this, because it's broken, how this is installed. When the new unit comes, I will know for sure, and we'll get that taken care of. But I just couldn't stand every time, even at low speeds, I opened the sunroof, and because this thing was broke, you would have loads of buffeting. It was very painful to the ears, so I just decided to go ahead and do it, and that's what we're gonna tackle today. Alright, so the way we get this broken piece out is there's this ledge here. It's a little wedge for this triangle looking thing, and there's a rail in here that this is hooked into on the side, and it pushes it down when it moves, and it releases when when it goes forward. It pops up. So what we do is we want to push that like all the way in the front, so that this little nub here, there's a little, you see that extending in there, that will be released. It'll go beyond this edge, and then you can take this all the way up and you can bend it and take it out. I'll show you in a minute, but I got to do two hands to get this out. See, that little ledge goes into this rail here. See, it slides like that. But anyways, throw that. So I took this railing and I slid it all the way forward, so that this little stick here can be bent, and then it comes right out like that. You see that little hook? And so it should be pretty easy to install. So now we've got the new part, and I've laid the new part under the old part, because it comes with these free little separate parts that you have to put on. And so don't throw away your old part, because you're going to need it for a template. So what I did was I laid down the old part just to see how these go on and where they go on. So I'm just going to put these clips on exactly the same spots, and then we'll see how to install. Okay, I had to take one clip from here. There was 5 on here, and they only gave me 4, so I reused one of the old ones. Now I'm gonna try to install this and see how it installs, and then cut this zip tie, and then this is the spring that pushes this guy up. Anyways, and it comes with these extra mounting clips on the rails that you know, this here bends like that, comes right off, just like the stock one. That stock one is still up there, but I'm going to change it out with this one, since these plastic pieces do get brittle, and you know, if one thing breaks, it might do a chain reaction and then jam up other parts, so I'll change everything. Okay, while I'm up here, I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate everything, all of the worm gears and the rails and stuff, with a special lubricant from Wirt.
This is the most slickest industrial. I don't even think you can buy it at the store. You have to order it online. I got mine off of I think directly from their website. But yeah, this is good stuff, man. You shake it up. It is super slick, and I think it's like water resistant or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna spray all of the cracks and all the rails and anywhere where there's movement, just to get it ready for the new part and to prevent future binding as much as I can. All right, so I lubed up the joints here, and this is how you put it on. The triangle faces forward, the point faces forward. Perpendicular. Hook it in. Repeat on the other side. It needs to be on first because this little wing needs to clear this pathway here. It needs to clip in there. So you have to compress the bar in and tuck it in. So let's see. Okay, so how I put it in was this little wing here. I had to push all the way forward to clear that little notch on the side here. Once it cleared that notch, I put the arm in, and I did it one at a time. I put the arm in where this notch is, and I pushed it down, and it just clicked in, clicked, and then I let it go, and then the wing, I let the wing go, and it went and it hit the notch here in this position. Okay, I think I installed it correctly. It's closing and opening. Don't know how far this thing is supposed to open, but as you can see, this is about it. We'll see when I test drive how quiet it is or if there's still any buffeting. So while I was up here, what I did was lubricate all of the rubber contact points with Krytox. Krytox is super expensive, so don't shit your pants when you look it up online. But this stuff is really good for, you know, all rubber points and stuff like that to stop the squeaking. So if you have a convertible, or if you have windows that are squeaking, rubber or plastic against each other, especially rubber, like the soft rubber, like this is squishy rubber for water seal. The Krytox does take care of it for years, actually. You just apply it every few years and you're good. So I want to make sure that all of my rubber surfaces have been lubricated, so when I drive there's no squeaking up here, at least.